Friends and subscribers, it is the beginning of October 2012. We are now into autumn here in China, and that means, among other things, autumn foods, traditional foods for the Mid-Autumn Festival and National Day for China. And also, what's quite nice is that it's an Indian summer. In this part of China and in much of China, they have Indian summers, which we used to have in the United States in the Central Plains and Midwest area, but with weather patterns changing, it's not so common now. But I love Indian summers, and I wanted to show you a little bit about what is being eaten right now in China. And first one I want to show you is dates. Now these look like baby apples, and that's what I often call them. I joke around and call them baby apples, and people laugh, but it's really dates. This is called dongzi, and or zao dong is what the official name is in Chinese, I guess. But they're dates. You get them fresh, you eat them. Taste a little bit like apples, and once they age a little bit, and the sugar content will rise in them, and they'll change colors, and they'll get this color, which is the traditional date color from the green apple-like color, and they'll dry out and they'll get wrinkly, and then that's when you have the dates that are ready for tea and cooking. And you look up jujubes in the dictionary or online, and you'll see a lot written about jujubes or dates, red dates, not just in Asia but in the Middle East, those cultures, and the incredible health properties of jujube, and how some tombs are buried with jujubes or dried dates in them because of their incredible curative properties, and they have a long history of being one of the superfoods that you should all take a look at getting into if possible. Another fruit that I want to take a look at here, it's pear-like, but I'm not sure exactly what it is. I remember a couple of years ago, I remember the name of it and what it was, but I have forgotten over time here. This fruit here, it's got scales, and it feels like a snake skin, and inside it's pear-like. And these are again one of those curious, unique things about China that you scratch your head and wonder, what exactly is that? It has reptile-like scales on it. But I'll try and post that information in this video. Among other things, you know, in autumn in China, it's time for chestnuts. And they roast these chestnuts in charcoal, and they come out hot, and you get them by the sack in the street, just like you do popcorn at a baseball game. And they're quite cheap, and you crack them open, and you can have these hot chestnuts in autumn when they're the best. That's in season. You drink these with tea, and you've got yourself a really good snack on the street. Also, you can get fresh papaya. Fresh papaya. This is a papaya medium size. It's about $1 US. You can get that anywhere on the street. Cut it open. You got yourself a nice snack, and that's definitely an advantage of being in Asia. It's these kind of fresh fruits. For tea lovers, this tea here is actually a flower tea, chrysanthemum, and you mix that with goji, which is a wolfberry, which is legendary in its properties for vitamins and minerals. And you can cook with it, put it in tea with the flowers, and this is an amazing superfood. Look up wolfberry and see more about it. These actually, I believe, even have protein in them, and they can really do the trick if you need some extra nutrition. Take a handful of these. And then finally here, what do I have? I have, well, what do you think? Looks like a silver unboxing. No, not a silver unboxing. It is actually something different. The packaging is nice. I wish it was bars of silver, but it's not today. It is mooncake. Mooncake Festival. It's time for a 7-day holiday of mooncakes and other foods. And these will contain either sesame or red bean or even green tea and several other things, including meat. I don't really care for the meat because I'm a little bit wary of eating that processed meat in these. But if you can get them with fruit, especially the strawberry or apple, those are great, and they're quite elaborate. You can get them in elaborate boxes like this, or you can get them on the street. Buy them by the gram, and it's quite cheap. Some people give them as business gifts if they're really expensive. Haagen-Dazs here is now into the mooncake swing and issuing ice cream mooncakes, which have become more popular but still quite expensive for most people to buy. And they've got brochures on mooncakes and give you a history of mooncakes and little boutique mooncakes, which are nice and fun. You can get them with all kinds of flavors and nuts, and that is for autumn. Quite good, quite good. And the only other food among these that are popular in autumn in China is hairy crab. And I've got a short video here on buying hairy crab in the street. It is a delicacy of China, and you can go to the restaurant and eat those, or you can buy them, take them home and steam them. So hairy crab being probably the best of all these foods, but here it is. Autumn foods traditional to China Mid-Autumn Festival. Hairy crab. Famous hairy crab. This is the season for that. Bigger the better, and the females are the best. Sell them on the roadside and in finer restaurants. Hairy crab is legendary. Sold by the box or bag, and very delicious. Like I said, the females are the best. The bigger the female, the better. They actually laser cut the famous ones from the famous lake and river where they're harvested from this time of year. They're laser cut because a lot of them are fake and grown in farms, and they want to get the best price for it, so that's what they've resorted to. So yeah, the yellow mustard-like insides, there's a part next to the brain that's actually the most delicious. I wish I could show you, but I don't actually have any way to cook it at this time. So hairy crab, famous delicacy of China.